Hi everyone, welcome to the Wicked Late Show with me, Kim. So it's not really wicked late right now, but I kind of wanted to record this a little earlier because, I need to get my beauty rest because I'm super sleepy during the week and, I'm gonna work and stuff. So whatever. I know I'm late. I haven't been on in like a week or so. I was kind of doing other stuff, out doing karaoke and having fun with my friends this past weekend. So I was a bad girl. I didn't come on in and do my Wicked Late Show. So sorry, but I'm back and I am back to vent about the Red Sox and all other stuff. So let's get right into it, shall we? All right. So I feel like I cannot be on here for like a week or maybe 2 weeks, and it feels like the Red Sox haven't done anything. They haven't gone anywhere. I mean, yeah, they've done stuff, but like I said, they haven't gone anywhere in American League standings. So where are they at right now? They're still second to last. The only team that's worse than them in the AL East is the Rays. So that really isn't making me feel any better anymore. Because you know why? The Yankees are, first of all, still better than us. I mean, yeah, they still kind of suck. But their winning to losing ratio is the gap is starting to close. So they're doing something right now, while we're doing nothing right anymore, which sucks. What are our winning to losing numbers? 35, 42. Do I think we have any chance? I'm gonna be perfectly honest. No. You know why? Nobody really is taking accountability at all. Everybody's either getting injured, and okay, yeah, injuries happen, but here's the thing. When you are, whether it's a football player, baseball player, hockey player, whatever, an injury is more likely to happen if you are out of shape. And I pay attention. I may not know everything about sports, but it appears that the players who showed up to bat, who got on the bases this season, are not the same players that were playing last season. Whether they're the rookies that we, all of a sudden took and, we saw in the minor leagues who are these killer superstars, or are our veterans that got us that World Series championship last year. They're not the same. Some of them showed up overweight. Some of them just showed up out of shape. But either way, they're not the same. And it sucks. It angers me. And this is even the worst part. Not only are the players continuously, coming and playing at every game half-ass, I think I'm going to win. No, I changed my mind. I don't want to win today. But our coaches aren't doing their job. So, this leads me to my next topic of discussion. So, I decided, because I listen to sports radio on my way home, sometimes in the morning too. And you guys know I'm a fan of 98.5, the Sports Hub. So I decided to do a bold thing, which I think is courageous. It's all a bunch of men calling in. I'm going to be a female. I'm going to call in. And they decide to put me on the air because I say, yeah, what about the coaches? You guys bitch and moan about, the players not doing what they're supposed to do. What about the coaches? And I'm trying to make my point. And I know, I ramble on. I don't get to my point sometimes right away. A lot of times right away. But this is what aggravates me. So Beetle, dude, Who freak calls themselves Beetle, first of all? You're gonna freaking, get all mad at me and not getting to my point right away? Shut up. Your name's freaking Beetle, all right? Okay, so he decides, after letting me only talk like 2 minutes, trying to explain why isn't anybody holding coaches accountable for not hopping on the players, making sure that, hey, crack the whip, play better. He's like all trying to be like, oh, well, what's your point? What's your point? What's your point? After I listened to some old crotchety dude call in and he let him ramble on for 15 minutes for no freaking deal. I listen to all these dudes time in and time again call in on 98.5. Yeah, I'm going to call you out, 98.5. Guarantee these guys will ramble out stats and all that. Half the time they're probably just on freaking Google just so they sound like they know what they're freaking talking about. They're not flipping smart, Beetle, all right? They're only rambling on because they want to be on there and talk to you, all right? Because they look up to you for whatever ever-loving reason. They don't have an original idea, or they're venting about the Sox like I am. But let me just tell you this much, all right? I had the balls to call in, and I said I listened to you, all right? Because I like listening to you. And you're going to freaking click and hang up on me on the radio? Oh, I don't know where that was going. All right, let's see where this was going. This was my point, all right? So the Red Sox decided to fire Terry Francona, all right? This is what I'm talking about, coaches' accountability. Why they decided to fire Terry Francona is beside me. Terry Francona won 744 games out of 552 games, okay? His winning percentage over 8 years was .574, okay? Yeah, all of a sudden we had a bad season in 2011, okay? We had some bad seasons. But he won his 2 World Series championships. They did some harsh things to Terry Francona. Not so cool, all right? That first year in, he came in, boom, wins us a World Series, okay? So John Farrell, all right, yeah, first year in, boom, wins us a World Series, okay? So this is what I don't understand, okay? Maybe they're a little gun shy because they did some nasty crap to John Farrell. They really did. They did some horrible crap. They outed his personal life. It was just not cool. Management, okay? Coaches have their job. Management have their job, all right? So now, John Farrell, 1 year winning percentage, .599. Just 1 year though, all right? That's not counting this year. This year, I can't even tell you what his, we're talking about. It's probably like, whew. But this is what I don't get. How come nobody is saying anything about John Farrell? About John Farrell doing his job, okay? So the management, how come they're not pulling him in and saying, you need to, like, talk to these guys? Guys showing up out of shape. What were they doing at training camp? Did they even show up to training camp? What were they doing before the season started? Were you paying attention to these rookies after we, said, hey, want to be on the Red Sox? Were you making sure that they were, staying in shape, practicing? What about these veterans? I love my Poppy, but let's be perfectly honest. You're batting .255. Last year, you were way better. Way, way better. All right? So, I'm a little angry, 98.5. This is my ever-loving point, okay? So, I'm at 9.5 minutes right now. And not all 9.5 minutes I would have been on the air because I was talking about other crap. But I got a valid point. Coaches need to be held accountable because if we're going to fire Terry Francona after 2 World Series because we had some bad seasons, why isn't anybody saying anything about John Farrell? And all of a sudden, we suck. Like, what is he doing to help the team? Whether it's morale, whatever, I don't know. But when you look at his stats, he's up there with Terry Francona. He has got some killer capabilities. So he should be held to the same standards. So if he's not doing his job, then let him go. That's all I'm saying. If all of a sudden he sucks and last year was just a fluke, cut him loose. Get back Terry. I like Terry. He's a handsome dude. I'm just saying. He's single now. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. He really is handsome. I saw him in person, man, when he did that book. He's a good dude. He loves Boston. He doesn't hate us. He just hates management. They were assholes. Can I say that on YouTube? Oops, too late. All right, so let's get out of the Red Sox notion. We got some funny stuff we can talk about before I say bye-bye. All right, so what was kind of funny? We're talking about, like, World Cup all the time, like, oh, yeah, I really do like soccer. I don't know a lot about it. I don't really know a lot about anything. No, I do know a lot about stuff. I just kind of play like I'm stupid. But seriously, so apparently our president was mistaken for an English player in the World Cup, or in a mug, or something like that. Can you imagine? So, yeah, so the English team, you know, they always put a bunch of pretty boys on their team anyways, although I'm not sure I'd classify Obama as a pretty boy. No. But yeah, that's why the English team never wins anymore, because seriously, that's all they put is pretty boys, you know? They're like, oh no, don't hit my face! Oh wait, you got a goal! Oh, yeah, so back to Obama. He was mistaken for a player. I think that's kind of funny, you know? You know, our president, you know, playing some soccer, saying, yeah, hit the ball over there. Oh, wait a minute. You know, I don't want you to do anything with the U.S. soil. No. I think you should definitely put it in Canada. Okay, that's really not funny. I'm just trying to make this up. Whatever. So, what else do I think is funny that I saw? Yeah, okay, apparently there's 1 minute parking in L.A. As if L.A. isn't messed up enough. It really is a messed up town. I've never been there. Apparently people really like it there. But listen, I know us Boston people are really tense and uptight sometimes, and everybody says a lot about the East Coast. But man, LA, 1 minute parking? Okay, you're either really flippin' broke over there and you really need those tickets for your town, or I don't know. I don't know, but that's just crazy. All right, okay, that's all I got for odd news, you know, and I'm done venting. I feel better. I'm glad I didn't come on yesterday when it happened, because if I came on yesterday when it happened, can you imagine how angry I'd be? I'd be way worse. Oh yeah, I would have been like really mad. Seriously, who calls themselves Beetle? Like, did you rip that off from Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh. See, that's what happens when you get me upset. I got a little fresh, man. I'll just come right back at you. That's all right. Maybe we'll start a war. You can say something about me on radio, and I can say something about you on YouTube. Aha! 98.5. They're so serious. They're no fun anyways. Whatever. I have way more fun. That's all right. Don't hire a chick. I'm way better. All right, I'm going away. My food's ready. I'm going to have me some pasta. Have a good night. That's it. See you later. Love ya. Bye.